Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to look at the top two stocks for this morning, all right, that y'all should be keeping in your watch list. We're also going to address some of you guys' questions for those of you who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Now, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in, and also don't forget to click on that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, right? So let's begin right off the bat. All right, so this morning, the situation is looking choppy, like I've mentioned last night. Today is gonna be like I don't want to be overly biased towards one side, but I'm leaning towards the slightly bearish end of things. I think that the SPY can get all the way down to 4,080 in this region before we bounce. Apparently, there is CPI data coming out, I think tomorrow. So we'll see what happens on Friday. But as of today, on Thursday, I think the best thing to do is to day trade. Look for day trading opportunities that may occur intraday. All right, so that's something that you'll want to keep your eyes on. How long is this thing going to go? Again, I told y'all yesterday that we could chop for a while. We could just chop it here until the market decides to make up its mind. The Nasdaq looks no different. The Dow Jones has yet to hit 34,000. Right, it's still chopping in here. It didn't break above this level at all. I thought it would right here, but it didn't. All right, and then they tried again here and it didn't. We're still doing the same exact thing. Very annoying, but again, in this situation, day trading is favorable compared to swing trading. All right, now the first stock that you should be keeping in your watch list for this morning, that one is Goldman Sachs. All right, now the reason why I want to share Goldman Sachs with you is because number one, it's been on a downtrend. Like I think y'all can see what I'm seeing, right? There's that channel going downwards. It's right. Let me erase that. It's right here. There's a channel going downwards, and the bank sector is not doing too well, right? It's every time it has a bounce, it drops even lower. It's making lower lows as it goes along, right? And also making lower highs. Like this high is lower than this one, and this one is lower than the previous one. All right, and so on and so forth. I think that today, we could see this thing go down to 305. There's also this thing right here on the one. There is a bearish pendant on the one, and right now it's just retesting pre-market. It's retesting that base pre-market. So watch for a rejection at the open. It might be violent. I think it might be a violent rejection at the open, and then this thing could just slowly fade all the way down to at least 310. I'm not too bullish on banks right now, and there isn't any news that's telling me otherwise. All right. So that's the first one for today, Goldman Sachs. The second one for today is CCL. Now with CCL, this one, it looked bullish at first and then it didn't. And then it failed, which is kind of irritating. And since it's irritating that it used to be bullish, it then failed, right? I can tell you that short sellers will be all over this thing. It collapsed. It looked really, really, really good, right? It broke out here and then immediately got back inside and started to fall. I think it can go down some more. I think so. Usually when that happens, longs who went in on this thing, who didn't cut losses here, who didn't cover at all, and now they're seeing this, it might cause a panic. So I think it's going to go all the way down to $12. I don't know if it's gonna do it all in one day, it might do it all in one day, and then consolidates on Friday. And then next week, I mean, we'll see what happens next week. But as of right now, I don't like this structure. Used to be bullish, but now it's just trash. So watch this one for a potential short. All right. So that's the second stock for this morning. Now, you guys always have some wonderful questions. The first one that we're going to address is McDonald's, MCD. All right. Somebody asked about this one. This one is kind of rolling over. Um, it is a strong stock. It keeps its trend over time, right? But right now, I would not be surprised if we retested this low. How soon can we get there? Maybe by the 17th. Maybe. I mean, if that is to happen, then the whole market is in trouble. Like it might not just chop. It might just chop a little bit and then immediately like go down, because they will take a violent move. Kind of like what we've seen in the middle of May with the market, right? Like from like April to May, this violent move was caused by the SPY and the other indices. So if we see something like that again, then the SPY is in trouble, right? Where it just like slowly falls and just drops all the way down to 235. So that's what I'm seeing with this one. Long-term investors, I mean, it's not like super low. It's not at these levels right here, right? And it tends to hold its value, especially when there is turmoil or downtrend in the market. So, I mean, to the long-term investors, this is I guess this is the hold forever. Dollar cost average at any point, because it's going to rebound and it's going to stay like between 200 and 270. It's just gonna chill out here until we get into a bull market, which may happen in the few months from now. I don't think that's gonna come anytime soon. So that's my thoughts on that one. And the next one that I want to address, that one is kind of an update on Starbucks. In Starbucks, I told you guys to watch this one a while ago. It performed really, really well. It did. It did its thing all the way up to like $81, right? After this breakout. So it went here from 73 all the way to 81. And then after it got to 81, it's just stagnating, it's chilling, it's going sideways. What are my expectations for it? I don't have any. I don't have any expectations at all. I think it's just going to continue to stay at this price, and then all of the contracts, nobody's gonna win here in this region. Absolutely no one. So I'm not touching the stock yet. I'm waiting for something good to show up so that I can maybe take a day trade on it, or even take a swing trade on this stock. All right, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, there's some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes for you to have all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks after setting up Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Guma, PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.